Hello, everyone, and welcome to Marketing Insights. I'm your host, Nate Need, CEO of Marketer.co, where we help businesses like yours grow through cutting-edge digital marketing strategies. Whether you're a seasoned marketer or just getting started, this is the place for actionable insights, expert advice, and the latest trends to keep you ahead of the curve. Today, we're diving into a topic that's critical for anyone investing in paid advertising, PPC agencies. With 2024 just around the corner, the world of pay-per-click advertising is evolving faster than ever. From AI-driven campaigns to new privacy regulations, there's a lot to unpack. In this episode, we'll cover what to look for in a PPC agency and the key questions you should be asking in 2024, how much PPC agencies actually charge for their services, and what you should expect for your budget. And as a bonus, we'll tackle a question I get all the time. What's the best formula for using exact match anchor text in link building? Whether you're thinking about hiring a PPC agency or just want to stay informed, this episode is packed with insights you won't want to miss. So grab a notebook, sit back, and let's get started. All right, let's kick things off with the basics. What is a PPC agency, and why should you care in 2024? A PPC agency is a team of experts who specialize in managing pay-per-click advertising campaigns. These are the ads you see at the top of Google search results, on social media platforms like Facebook and Instagram, or even on websites through display networks. The goal of a PPC agency is to help businesses like yours get the most out of your ad spend, driving traffic, generating leads, and ultimately boosting your ROI. Now you might be wondering, why should I hire a PPC agency instead of managing campaigns myself? Well, here's the thing. PPC is more complex than it looks. It's not just about setting up an ad and hoping for the best. It's about keyword research, audience targeting, bid management, A/B testing, and constant optimization. And in 2024, with the rise of AI and ever-changing algorithms, staying on top of PPC trends is a full-time job. That's where a good PPC agency comes in. They have the expertise, tools, and resources to navigate this fast-paced landscape so you can focus on running your business. Speaking of trends, let's talk about what's shaping PPC in 2024. First up, AI and automation. Platforms like Google Ads and Microsoft Advertising are increasingly using AI to optimize campaigns. Smart bidding, responsive search ads, and performance max campaigns are becoming the norm. A good PPC agency will know how to leverage these tools to get the best results for your business. Next, data privacy and compliance. With Google's privacy sandbox and the phasing out of third-party cookies, targeting and tracking are becoming more challenging. A skilled PPC agency will help you adapt to these changes while still delivering measurable results. And finally, the shift toward omni-channel marketing. PPC isn't just about search ads anymore. It's about integrating your paid efforts with social media, email marketing, and even offline campaigns. A forward-thinking PPC agency will help you create a cohesive strategy that maximizes your reach and impact. So whether you're new to PPC or looking to take your campaigns to the next level, partnering with the right agency can make all the difference. But how do you know if an agency is the right fit for you? That's exactly what we'll cover in the next segment. Questions to ask your PPC agency in 2024. Stay with me. We're just getting started. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty of hiring a PPC agency. If you're going to invest in paid advertising, you want to make sure you're working with a team that knows what they're doing, right? But with so many agencies out there, how do you separate the best from the rest? The answer is simple. Ask the right questions. And in 2024, with the digital marketing landscape changing so quickly, the questions you ask are more important than ever. So, let's break it down. First up, what is your experience in my industry? Not all PPC agencies are created equal. Some specialize in e-commerce, while others focus on B2B or local businesses. You want an agency that understands your industry's unique challenges and opportunities. Ask for case studies or examples of past work to see if they've delivered results for businesses like yours. Next, how do you measure and report campaign success? PPC is all about data, so you need to know how your agency tracks performance. Do they focus on clicks, conversions, or ROI? How often will you receive reports, and what metrics will they include? Transparency is key here. You should never feel left in the dark about how your campaigns are performing. Third, what tools and technologies do you use for PPC management? The best PPC agencies leverage cutting-edge tools to optimize campaigns. Ask about the platforms they use for keyword research, bid management, and analytics. Are they using AI-driven tools to stay ahead of the curve? This will give you insight into how advanced their strategies are. Fourth, how do you stay updated with PPC trends and algorithm changes? PPC is a fast-moving field, and what worked last year might not work today. A good agency will have a process for staying on top of industry updates, whether it's through certifications, training, or partnerships with platforms like Google and Microsoft. Fifth, can you provide case studies or examples of past success? Results speak louder than words. Ask for specific examples of campaigns they've managed and the outcomes they've achieved. Look for measurable results like increased traffic, higher conversion rates, or improved ROI. Sixth, what is your approach to budget allocation and optimization? PPC can get expensive fast, so you need an agency that knows how to make every dollar count. Ask how they plan to allocate your budget across campaigns and how they'll optimize spending over time. Do they have a strategy for scaling successful campaigns? And finally, how do you handle communication and transparency? This one's huge. You want an agency that's responsive and easy to work with. Ask how often you'll meet with your account manager, how quickly they respond to questions, and how they handle unexpected issues. A good agency will make you feel like a partner, not just a client. Now, while you're asking these questions, keep an eye out for red flags. For example, if an agency can't provide clear answers or examples of past work, that's a problem. If they overpromise results without explaining their strategy, be cautious. And if they try to sell you a one-size-fits-all solution, that's a sign they might not tailor their approach to your unique needs. At the end of the day, hiring a PPC agency is a big decision, but asking the right questions can help you find a partner that's truly invested in your success. Now let's talk about something else that's top of mind for a lot of business owners. How much do PPC agencies actually charge? That's coming up next, so don't go anywhere. All right, let's tackle one of the most common questions I hear from business owners. How much do PPC agencies charge for PPC management? The truth is, there's no one-size-fits-all answer. PPC agency pricing can vary widely depending on factors like the size of your campaigns, the complexity of your industry, and the level of service you need. But don't worry, I'm going to break it down for you so you know exactly what to expect. First, let's talk about the most common pricing models. Percentage of ad spend. Many agencies charge a percentage of your monthly ad budget. This typically ranges from 10% to 20%. For example, if you're spending $10,000 to $10,000 a month on ads, you might pay the agency $1,000 to $2,000 for management. This model aligns the agency's incentives with your success. The more you spend, the more they earn. Flat monthly fees. Some agencies charge a flat rate for their services, regardless of your ad spend. This can range from $500 to $5,000 or more per month, depending on the scope of work. Flat fees are great if you have a predictable budget and want to avoid surprises. Performance-based pricing. A smaller number of agencies charge based on performance, such as cost per lead or cost per conversion. This model can be risky for agencies, so it's less common, but it's worth asking about if you're looking for a results-driven partnership. Now let's talk about the factors that influence cost. Campaign complexity. Are you running a simple search campaign, or do you need a full-fledged strategy that includes display ads, retargeting, and social media? The more complex your campaigns, the higher the cost. Industry competitiveness. Some industries like legal services or insurance have extremely high CPCs, cost per click. If you're in a competitive space, your agency may need to spend more time optimizing your campaigns, which can drive up costs. Agency expertise and reputation. Top-tier agencies with a proven track record often charge a premium for their services. But remember, you're not just paying for their time, you're paying for their expertise and ability to deliver results. So, how do you budget for PPC management? Here are a few tips. Align your budget with your goals. If you're looking to generate leads or drive sales, make sure your budget reflects those objectives. A good agency will help you set realistic expectations based on your goals. Start small and scale. If you're new to PPC, consider starting with a smaller budget and scaling up as you see results. This allows you to test the waters without overcommitting. Negotiate based on your needs. Don't be afraid to ask for a custom pricing plan. Many agencies are willing to adjust their fees based on the scope of work or the length of your contract. One last thing to keep in mind. While it's tempting to go with the cheapest option, remember that you often get what you pay for. A low-cost agency might save you money up front, but if they don't deliver results, you could end up wasting your ad spend. On the other hand, investing in a reputable agency can pay off in the long run with higher ROI and better campaign performance. So, whether you're just starting out or looking to take your PPC campaigns to the next level, understanding these pricing models and factors can help you make an informed decision. Now let's switch gears and dive into a topic that's near and dear to my heart, link building. Specifically, what's the best formula for using exact match anchor text in 2024? Stick around, this is good stuff. All right, we've covered PPC agencies, what to ask them, and how much they cost. Now let's shift gears and talk about something that's equally important for your digital marketing strategy, link building. Specifically, I want to answer a question I get all the time. What's the best formula for using exact match anchor text in link building? First, let's start with the basics. What is exact match anchor text? Anchor text is the clickable text in a hyperlink. For example, if you're linking to a page about PPC management, the anchor text might be PPC management services. Exact match anchor text is when the anchor text matches the keyword you're targeting exactly, like using PPC management as the anchor text for a page optimized for that term. Exact match anchor text can be a powerful tool for SEO because it sends a strong signal to search engines about what your page is about. But, and this is a big but, it can also be risky if overused. Google's algorithms are smart, and they penalize websites that try to game the system with overly optimized anchor text. So what's the best way to use exact match anchor text in 2024? Let's break it down. 1. Use exact match anchor text sparingly. The golden rule here is moderation. Exact match anchor text should make up only a small percentage of your total backlinks, typically around 1% to 5%. The rest of your anchor text should be a mix of branded terms like your company name, generic terms like click here, and partial match keywords like best PPC services. 2. Focus on relevance and quality. It's not just about the anchor text, it's about the context of the link. Make sure the page linking to you is relevant to your content and comes from a high-quality, authoritative website. A link from a spammy site with exact match anchor text can do more harm than good. 3. Diversify your anchor text profile. Google loves natural-looking link profiles. That means your anchor text should be diverse and reflect how real people would link to your site. For example, if someone were to recommend your PPC services in a blog post, they might use your brand name or a phrase like "this great resource" instead of an exact match keyword. 4. Monitor and adjust. SEO isn't a set-it-and-forget-it strategy. Use tools like Google Search Console or Ahrefs to monitor your backlinks and anchor text distribution. If you notice your exact match anchor text percentage creeping up, it's time to diversify. 5. Prioritize user experience. At the end of the day, your goal is to create content that people want to link to naturally. Focus on creating high-quality, valuable content that solves problems or answers questions. When you do that, the links and the right anchor text will follow. So, what's the best formula for exact match anchor text in 2024? Here's my take. Use exact match anchor text strategically, but sparingly. Combine it with branded, generic, and partial match anchors for a natural profile. Focus on quality over quantity, both in terms of the links you build and the content you create. By following these guidelines, you can harness the power of exact match anchor text without risking penalties from search engines. And that's a wrap on today's deep dive into PPC agencies and link building. But before we go, let's recap the key takeaways and talk about what's coming up in the next episode. Stick around for the closing segment. All right, we've covered a lot of ground today, so let's take a moment to recap the key takeaways from this episode. First, we talked about PPC agencies and why they're more important than ever in 2024. From AI-driven campaigns to navigating data privacy changes, a good PPC agency can help you stay ahead of the curve and maximize your ROI. Next, we dove into the questions you should ask when hiring a PPC agency. Remember, it's all about finding a partner that understands your industry, communicates clearly, and has a proven track record of success. Then, we broke down how much PPC agencies charge and the factors that influence pricing. Whether it's a percentage of ad spend, a flat monthly fee, or performance-based pricing, understanding these models can help you make an informed decision that fits your budget. And finally, we explored the best formula for using exact match anchor text in link building. The key takeaway: use it strategically, diversify your anchor text profile, and always prioritize quality over quantity. If you found this episode helpful, I'd love to hear from you. Connect with me on LinkedIn. I'm Nate Need, and let me know what topics you'd like me to cover in future episodes. I'm always looking for new ideas to help you grow your business. And if you're ready to take your digital marketing to the next level, visit us at marketer.co. Whether you need help with PPC, SEO, or a full-fledged marketing strategy, our team is here to help you achieve your goals. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast so you never miss an episode. And if you enjoyed today's show, leave us a review. It really helps us reach more listeners like you. Thanks for tuning in to Marketing Insights with Nate Need. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next episode.